Hey Scorpio, welcome to your mid-April reading. In this reading, I have made it a point to pick up on your energy if you've clicked on this video to define what needs to be prioritized in your energy. Ultimately, my goal is to keep you on course and on track for your higher purpose and higher good. So in this reading, look forward to a few different things. Usually when I do readings, this is what I provide. So first being a soundtrack. If you're interested in more from this reading, you have some songs to look forward to. These songs are energetically linked to this reading, so go below, look towards those if you want more, and then I will charm cast, so you'll get more from that. And then at the very end of this reading, look forward to a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. Okay, Scorpio, I have already tapped into your energy. And it's pretty clear and specific, which they have been. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, so with that being said, so first things first, if anything in your energy needs remedy or is having an issue, the thing that's coming up is your throat. Your throat chakra is the thing energetically that helps you speak, helps you express yourself, helps you articulate what you and your being needs. So ultimately, there's a lot required for you to speak clearly. And ultimately in this energy, what I'm picking up on is you having conflict in your situation, period. And because of that, your heart and your head are having a hard time communicating, or at least having a hard time agreeing on what you want to speak, what's true to you. The reason why it's not coming clear or coming out clear is because you don't mean it, because it's not speaking to your higher good. It's not, you don't believe in what you're saying. Your morals and values mean more than that to you, and you are kind of seeing that there's a problem in your situation, and hopefully I can help you remedy that. Ultimately in this energy, it looks like something in the past you're really trying to make sense of it. Ultimately, I feel like you're really agitated because you're not able to express yourself and you don't know why. So this ultimately what's important for your energy right now, and I hope this is what we prioritize, is you taming the beast within. There's something that is not letting you go where you're meant to go, and that beast inside is kept back. And something about you is keeping you back. So hopefully you find balance in this situation, but ultimately, you'll see the situation that you're currently going through is familiar. This is a cycle being repeat. It's happened before and you feel like it will happen again. This is your time to assess whether or not you're ready to get off this cycle and do something else, or officially fix this cycle so it never does the same thing again. It looks like ultimately the point and goal in your energy is to evolve. So you're graduating, you're leveling up, you're meant to evolve to something bigger. And that is what is the biggest part of you. That's why your voice matters so much, because you're growing, because you're bigger, because you're meant to grow. So the first thing that is supposed to come out is your voice, and this is the hardest part. So let's get into your reading. Wow, that was deep. Okay, your music. Yeah, this is a fork in the road. This is a big moment in your life, and you're letting yourself be led by emotions this time, because you know your heart and your emotions mean more to you than anything. Let's get into it. All right. Thank you for clicking on this video. That alone has helped my channel. But really what helps my channel is you guys showing YouTube that you appreciate my videos by liking or commenting or subscribing. If you guys like the way that I read, I would love for you to become a part of my energy, and yeah, subscribe and then hit the bell if you want notifications when I come out with new content. All right, here we go. Okay. Yes, I have a blanket on me. I'm cold. Okay. All right, here we go. From the heart of the matter, Scorpio. What means the most to you in your situation? The Knight of Swords. What's crossing you is the High Priestess. What's on top of your situation is the Five of Cups. It came out in the reverse. What's on bottom of Scorpio's situation? The Chariot? Oh, look, 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 look. Tell me I'm not magic. Tell me I'm not magic. You see it? Yes, yeah, yeah. So this song is literally the lesson that you've just come out of, the realization that you've just come out of. And this is literally propelling you towards, it's giving you clear understanding, and it makes you so fired up. It makes you want to go for what you want now, for what's inside of your head now. You have something inside of your head and you want it now. Look, yes, yes, your energy is steadfast and you believe in this so much. This is you literally opening your heart to this situation. This is, yeah, wow. What is Scorpio stepping into in the future? The Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay, who is Scorpio in this energy? How can they be defined, and what is their power? What is their energy? Say, Scorpio. The Page of Wands. Hell yeah. You can see the bigger picture. There's something bigger out there. There's something more. And what you're stepping into energetically is the strength with an outside influence. This is meant to flow. This is meant to go somewhere. Whatever energy that's coming into your energy, it's meant for you. It's meant to do, you're meant to go somewhere. This energy feels Leo-esque, or it could be happening in the Leo season. Yep, Magician, and the outcome, another sword. Is this true? What's the outcome? No. But still, truth is really important. I'll make sure, hold on. Okay, what's the outcome for Scorpio, please? The World. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords and the Devil in reverse. Oh my gosh, you're breaking yourself free. But there, it is a major decision, and you have to, oh my God, the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I'm taking it. This is big picture. This is, I knew it was. I have a lot of Scorpio clients, so I'm really privy to the Scorpio energy. Ultimately, yeah, this is big. All right. Let me take a look. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a little more. I wanna see how you're feeling about the situation to make sure that I'm tapping into you accurately. Okay, here we go. Oops. Scorpio, how are you feeling during this situation? How are you feeling? Intimidated. Yeah, but you feel like it's possible. Yeah, you want to express yourself. You're trying to overcome the fear surrounding this. The potential in this romantic situation. Yeah, you need to separate. You need to kind of take some time to yourself to see. But ultimately, I'm ready to tap in. In your situation, like I said before, you're currently or have been dealing with some type of cycle, constant. You are always seeing the same type of cycle repeat to the point where you're fed up. You know what to expect. You know how this is going to go. You know this situation to the core. And you feel like that situation, it's just not going to change. There's no more potential. This isn't going where. It's foggy, it's become distorted, and you don't see where it's going. You don't see that it has anywhere else to go. So ultimately, you've come to the conclusion to kind of burn away these memories because they ultimately haven't mattered where you thought they used to. You've realized there's something bigger, there's something better out there, and because of that realization, you're kind of having to tame the beast because you're uncomfortable in your current situation, you're agitated, and you're fighting against it because it's just not right. It's irking you, it's irritating. Everything about it just irks you. You just want to get away from it. Ultimately, your point is to get away from it, is to evolve from this situation, to grow from this situation. Your energy is meant to capture the light in your heart, the light in your situation, and that specific light, even though it seems to be small, this one light is the one thing that you have to chase. And this chasing, this you going after it, you gaining a conclusion on what you're going for, and you building this momentum of getting away from what you've experienced lately, building the courage to walk up away from it, to see a bigger picture, the more. This energy is literally helping you evolve to a bigger, something bigger. And I can tell you, there's a lot of peace and gentle energy surrounding this opportunity, and this in itself is helping you and your energy flow towards it. There's so much patience, there's so much peace, there's so much gentle, kind, almost nurturing energy, and this in itself is helping you fight the darkness. It's helping you fight. It's helping you see that you're worth more, that love in itself exists because you've witnessed it, you've seen it. There's an example of it, and this in itself is ultimately helping you find the answer. It's like so ultimately, I mean, you know this, you're very intuitive. Nobody can ever talk you out of following your intuition, your heart, and that's the point here, is you see something, and you've known of this something, and it's meant to grow, and ultimately it's meant to bring you balance. And that's why it's always been important or right in the center of your mind's eye for a very long time. It's always been important for some reason. It looks like in the past, what you're walking away from is some major, it looks like this energy is meant to go somewhere. You and what you've come up with, all of your ideas surrounding this, everything about it makes sense, and ultimately your energy is already put into this, and it is fast. If you had it up to you, you would knock on this situation's door and say, are you ready? Take this situation's hand, go in your car, and freaking go for it. That's if you had everything your way. But currently you have to deal with the truth of the matter. There is kind of a heartache that there's this elephant in the room that you kind of have to deal with. This is the shitty part, but ultimately it's important. In your energy, what you need to do, what you want to do, what you're prioritizing is cleaning out what no longer serves you. You're ready to put on the gloves, deal with the dirtiness, and actually get in that drain and freaking clean it out. It doesn't smell good, it's not fun, but ultimately that's what's required. But in this moment, how you have to prioritize the situation with the Five of Cups in the reverse. Are you sure? Let me see. Hold on. In the upright? Yes, okay. So the Five of Cups in the upright. This is believing that something, okay, the reason why this individual is even standing, this person, this dark energy is even standing, despite what everything else that it thought it lived for is over. It's still standing for a reason, because it didn't see everything, or it didn't really put itself into everything. And this energy ultimately knows that. So it's your choice right now. What your energy is specifically saying is it is up to you to let go of what has clearly made itself done, you can't get anything from it. It's literally saying it's not for you. It's done, and you have to realize this, because you're still putting into it. Your current energy has a choice, or is kind of playing with, still giving into this, even though it's over. Your energy needs to prioritize your needs and understand that you're meant for more, and that's the point. You are standing there for a reason, and you have the capacity to turn around and see what's available to you, what's meant to be given into. So you have to turn away from what's taking from you, or what's clearly over, and look towards the possibilities. But this is a choice, and that is what needs to be prioritized, is taming the beast within you, letting the memories burn away, and ultimately getting off this cycle and looking forward to an idea that you've always had inside of you. This idea has meant something to you, and you've discovered that it was a seed at one point. It was discovered at one point. You felt something from it, but ultimately it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it keeps on coming back to this. And ultimately what this means is it's what's available, and it's being presented to you now. And it's about you being there and healthy enough to take this opportunity and do something with it. This is what you have clearly seen potential in, and would like to take this opportunity to give more. It looks like your energy is learning. Ultimately, so this is the lesson you're stepping out of. You have literally had this moment, this fork in the road. Who knows how long it's been there, but you've had a choice. You didn't know which direction you wanted to go when it came to you and your future partner, or your existing partner. But ultimately, there were a lot of things that needed to be felt, or a lot of moments that needed to be had, and you needed to have these moments to obtain clarity. And that's the point. That's what's being focused on right now, is you got that clarity, and this is helping you see things clearly, helping you get off this repeating cycle over and over and over again, and helping you get fired up and putting your energy, making sure, even though it seems far away, what it is that you want to put into in the future, this idea that you've always had, or maybe it's a crush, or you've always had chemistry with something from the past that you've never really put into, just because you've been focusing on something else. You're ready to put these ideas and that energy and passion towards that now. Like, you are so passionate. Ultimately, you're ready to make that decision. It looks like you've already made that logical decision. It looks like you've concluded to some type of decision, which direction you're going to go mentally. You already know where you're going and where you want to put your energy. It's about actually making that move, and you're having a hard time. You're having a hard time cleaning out what serves. You're having a hard time expressing yourself, and you feel timid and shy because there's this big gap of unresolved. There's this big gap of, you're having a hard time seeing the distance, what will get you there. And I feel like, here, let's see. Yeah, compassion is it. There's going to be this moment where all of a sudden, as soon as your situation is tamed and you find peace within yourself and clarity on where you're going, and actually letting yourself evolve, you let go of the past, burn away these memories that don't matter anymore, and as soon as that happens, as soon as you consciously let these memories go and understand that those aren't meant to do anything or go anywhere, they are in the past, and you are meant to do something else and create new memories, you will get over this kind of agitated energy, this really aggressive energy. And ultimately, the only thing that will help you get there is compassion, is tapping into your heart. And that is exactly what's coming into your energy with an outside influence. The 8, this is meant for you energy. And as soon as it taps into your energy, all of a sudden things start flowing, and you feel ease. You feel at peace. You don't feel agitated anymore. You're not upset. You have something to give into, and it ultimately is giving back to you. And all of a sudden things are starting to make sense. You're finding your purpose. And this is ultimately, I feel like, you're really protective, specifically. If you don't know who this energy is that you've been wanting to plant a seed with forever, ever, and ever and ever, ultimately this person, what was I saying? Fudge. Is the only person that can capture your heart. The only person that, like, literally, if you think about them, if they just spring right to your emotions and your core, they just talk to your empathy. You just, like, it just, yeah. But ultimately, that's it. This is it. This energy, and feeling compassion towards this energy, and giving your heart into this situation is what will remedy all of this. What you're afraid of is knowing that what you've desired is true, that it means something, that maybe it's almost to the point where maybe even friends were like, didn't you recognize that you guys have, like, chemistry, like, from this past energy, where it's starting to make sense that what you've always wanted is starting to become clear according to your history, according to your past. And ultimately, because of your history and your past, you were kept down and not able to make sense of what mattered, what truly mattered. Ultimately, your outcome is the Ace of Swords and the World. This is you literally breaking free and cutting through all of the BS, and you shooting for the stars and taking what you've always wanted and doing something with it, and energetically that being presented to you, not just desiring it. It's this clear knowing that it is meant for you, and it's going to come. It's here, and it's happening. It's going to happen. And ultimately, in this outcome energy, as soon as you break free from whatever has toxic, like, had a hold of you or chained you back or held you back, as soon as you gain this freedom, you're going to complete your final lesson, and that ultimately propels you towards this new beginning. And you are stepping away the bigger person, and I can tell you, karmically, you're gold. You deserve this moment of walking away, in that it's big and it's glorious, and you feel so proud of yourself. You really do. You feel uplifted. You feel free. But ultimately, this means more for you. This means more, and it means that you can follow your destiny, that that you have something bigger out there for you, and you're ready to start moving towards that. And bottom of the deck, the 2 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and then the 8 of Cups. Ultimately, it means that you haven't been able to see things very clearly lately because of this toxic devil energy, because what's been chaining you back, what's been keeping you emotionally back, what's been holding on to you. It's like the opposite of love, where it could have tricked you into love or thinking it was love. But ultimately, this is it's been keeping you blind. And ultimately, you're being set free from this. You're walking away from it. You're finally saying, fuck you, I'm done. I realize that you are not love. You are toxic, and you've been keeping me back from what I want. And there's so much more. And I'm literally ready to get on my horse and make that move, make that effort towards this, and see the possibilities in this situation. Wowzers! Did I breathe that whole time, Scorpio? I don't think so. I do need a drink of water though. So in conclusion, with the cards so far, this is what I'm saying to you. You have had a glimpse and a desire. It's always kind of been there as soon as it came into your, as soon as it became available to you, you recognized it, and that has always stuck with you through your current karmic situation. And as soon as you graduate, as soon as you evolve from this karmic situation that you're meant to grow and learn from, your energy is meant for more. And because of that, there's something here, and you're meant to see it at this point. And you're ready to walk away and stop tricking yourself and stop being tricked, and actually turn around and put yourself into something else. Who knows what colors are underneath that cloak if he stops being held down. Okay, let's next move to charms. Thank you guys again for liking this video. I would love to hear if you want to comment what you thought of this video. I'd love to get to know my new subscribers in my community. I'm trying to build my community at this point, and getting to know you guys is the best way. That's how I really click with your energy, and as soon as I click with you guys, that's who I read. That's who I'm tapping into, so I'm excited. Anyways. So you've been having dreams, like your dreams have even evolved. It's almost like you were having you were trapped in some type of dream cycle, your same type of environment in your dream, but something about this new environment in your dream is speaking to you. It's like, ooh, this is different. And it's here. Okay, yes. Right in the heart of the situation is you being, well, no, okay. Right in the heart of the situation, can you see them? Sorry. Oops. You don't need to see me, but right in the heart of the situation is the 8 of Pentacles. You are literally understanding whether or not what your energy is worth. What if I put something into this, will it grow? You need to put into something that grows. That's the point. That is what you want. You want to put into something that appreciates you, that is, you deserve it. Ultimately, that's the heart of your situation. It looks like, yes, you are absolutely fired up about your situation, and the initial N is exactly what you're fired up about. Ultimately, you're having a hard time picturing. Like I said, remember, you're having a hard time picturing the in-between. You're having a hard time getting there from here. So this moment, ultimately, I want to know. You're tired of this keeping you back. You're tired of this being the reason why you're not moving. So you have to get creative. You have to get creative in your energy. That will fill in the gap. You have to put into this with the 8 of Pentacles. If you want something back, it will be worth it if you put into it. It looks like the bottom energy is the Death card. It looks like there's something that is either dying or dead, which means energetically, this is unquestionable. You can't like question this. Is it really over? You can't play hula hoop. You can't dance back and forth. This literally is saying it's over. You can't go back to it, and you know this. And from this clarity, from this ending, from this, it's almost setting you free to the point where it's actually allowing this evolution to happen. So it looks like because of this, you're looking towards more. You see opportunity. You actually see that there's something that is worth putting into. And what you want from this is a commitment, is to eventually settle down and with this and love life and have that type of partnership that you've always wanted. Ultimately, what's underneath this commitment is, again, trying to find confidence in movement. It's really important to think about, create this movement. You have to put into this. You have to move into it. Ultimately, this will unlock your situation, unlock what you feel is locked. You feel like it's not available, but you literally, look, you have the key. You're the one. You have the key to these two hearts. Can you see? Yeah. See the two hearts there at the end? That's the answer. Ultimately, yeah, the O. And okay, that's all I see. Let's next move to yes or no. If you guys haven't thought of that question yet, the time is now. Okay, there's something I have to explain as a reader. I pick up energy. That's how I read. With that being said, energy is constantly changing, shifting, and moving. So can this answer. So do not live on it like it's life or death. Okay, here we go. Communication is very, 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 very important at this point. If you want it to go anywhere, the putting into it aspect is actually opening up your voice box. You'll see, oh my gosh, this is going to be a good moment for you. You'll see as soon as you open up to this specific thing that we're working towards, your higher purpose, this energy that you're evolving towards, the thing that tames the beast within, the thing that you're walking. Anyways, you're going to find your voice. You're going to find your clarity, and all of a sudden your head and your heart are going to start making sense to you. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Okay, here we go. They keep on getting distracted. Here we go. The answer is definite. So just because I'm me, and I did pick up on this, literally, okay, yes or no, the answer is yes. Okay, guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Scorpio, I appreciate you sharing your energy. Here it is back. I look forward to seeing you in the future, especially if you subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you for liking this video. Bye, guys.